It's all going down in Newcastle.
You don't want to miss this one.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Qais, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm delighted to be joined by Dillon. Liam, up there with Qais Ashfaq for the British title. I mean, you didn't say much. You seem like a guy that just puts all his words in the ring. You're ready for action, but you are a scaffolder by day and a fighter by night, man. How do you juggle that?
Can be tiring some days, but yeah, I get up, go to work, and as soon as I finish work, get straight to the gym. We spend 3-4 hours at the gym, and yeah, get home really tired at the end of it, but it's got to be done.
It's got to be done, that's it. And I like to echo what Carla said. I like that in a fight. I like a fighter that just works and gets down to his business. But for me, when you look at the Qais Ashfaq fight, you beating Cash, winning the British title. Can you quit your job as a scaffolder and become a full-time fighter?
If it was cost effective, I was earning cost effective money, yeah, but I've got a wedding to pay for, so I'll probably be back at work Monday, to be honest. Every fight I've had, I've made sure I'm back at work Monday. Even my last one where I was like all black and blue and still made it in.
I like that. Honestly, I really do like that. But Qais Ashfaq, the GB squad, the Olympics, destined to become a world champion. When he came into his professional debut, everyone was talking about being the next world champion. What kind of fight are you expecting? What kind of fighter are you expecting from Cash?
I think Cash is going to be my hardest fight. I'm looking at it, it's going to be my hardest fight. I've boxed some tough opponents. I've climbed the corporate ladder, won the Southern Air, won the English. My last fight was a Commonwealth Eliminator, but after I won that, I shot up the rankings. I asked my manager, can you get me a British title shot? They were the best fights to me growing up. I knew I wasn't going to be fighting no one rubbish for that. Do you know what I mean? It's a British title, so I would have fought anyone for it, to be honest. And yeah, Qais is probably going to be the most skillful I've ever fought, but I'm ready for it.
Have you studied him? Have you watched him? Have you sort of like seen any flaws in his game plan that you can maybe exploit?
Just been working on improving my own abilities, to be honest. Me and my team have been working on a game plan and we plan to execute that Saturday night.
You mentioned there obviously you got a wedding to pay for. But what does this British title do for you, yourself, your family and your career?
I mean, as I said, the British titles, like, they were the best fights to watch growing up, you know, so it would be fantastic to hold that belt, you know, with all the big names that have held it, not just at my weight, but of all the weights, do you know what I mean? That was like, I don't like it when people bypass the British, do you know what I mean? So I'm glad I'm fighting for it and I plan to win it.
You win this fight. How far can you go? Can you go further than that? Can you go to the European? Can you get to that next step? Or is that British title sort of like been that sort of dream that you've had for a kid? And like I say, you do have a wedding to pay for and all that. But can you go further? Can you juggle your work and become that sort of world level fighter?
Do you know what? I've taken each fight as it comes. I mean, I thought it was brilliant when I won the Southern Area, you know. But I just keep climbing up that ladder, keep getting hard fights, and yeah, I just take each fight as it comes. So who knows what can come after this European world level?
When's your wedding?
September 3rd.
September 3rd. Make sure he doesn't have a fight the week before or anything like that, so you're not black and blue for that fight, the wedding. But yeah, like I say, you're here in the North East, you're the away fighter, so you're probably up against somebody as a challenger. Yeah, it's Cash, who's such a big name in the domestic scene. So do you feel pressure in that? Do you feel like, or do you feel less pressure being coming in as a sort of like the unknown fighter?
I don't really get pressure in the ring. I'm getting more pressure doing all this media stuff, to be honest. Like, I need a bit of media training, but yeah, once I get in there, it's just down to business.
What can we expect then, as the fans in the arena, the fans watching the zone? What can we expect from yourself?
Expect a great fight, and I'll be victorious no matter what.
Like I say, that British title, like you said, do you feel pressure if you won that? Would you be taking it to your work on Monday morning to show the boys at work, to show the clients that you're building scaffoldings for? Would you take that into your work?
I'd love to, yeah. That would be brilliant. Turn up Monday with the belt round. Don't think I could fit my drill on it, but yeah.
Listen, no, that's what I'm saying. You get clips on it for your I don't know what tools there.
Damage it.
Listen, go and enjoy the rest of the day. No doubt, I'll see you them on anytime. And listen, you're very good on the mic, so don't worry about the media training. You're good, mate. So listen, good luck Saturday. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks, mate.
It's all going down in Newcastle.
You don't want to miss this one.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Qais Ashfaq, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking shut up.